Katarina Velkov and you're watching Weekly World Climate Change News. A new study by researchers at the University of Leeds has found that deforestation in the Amazon directly causes the local climate to warm, with temperatures increasing as the severity of deforestation becomes greater. The effect was most pronounced during the driest part of the year and is linked to deforestation's negative impact on the forest's natural ability to cool the local climate through evapotranspiration. The observed temperature increase is additional to the global temperature increase caused by climate change. The havoc unleashed by superstorms could worsen in the years to come and is likely to displace millions of people residing in coastal areas around the world. According to the new report presented by the United Nations Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, the severe increase in greenhouse gas emissions could melt almost one-third of the Northern Hemisphere's permafrost over the next 80 years, releasing the carbon stored in it and furthering global warming. Consequently, rising sea levels could displace nearly 280 million people. The Agriculture Minister has announced that approximately 640 million euros of emergency aid could flow into German forests over the next 4 years. This would come from the Federal Energy and Climate Fund in response to the death of over 110,000 hectares of forest due to extreme heat and storms. However, the German Forestry Council estimates that at least 2 billion euros will be needed over the next 10 years to cover the costs of repairing forest damage and replanting trees. 14% of Germany's greenhouse gases are currently offset by forest carbon storage, and a special report on land use published by the IPCC also emphasized the importance of forests for the global climate. Comparing NASA Landsat's images from 1972 and 2019, Greenland's glaciers are shown to have changed significantly in the last half-century. Helheim Glacier, one of the largest in Greenland, has retreated approximately 7.5 kilometers, and neighboring Midgard Glacier has retreated 16 kilometers. Surface melting has left more bare rock visible, and approximately 90% of Greenland's ice sheet surface melted at some point between July 30th and August 2nd due to unusually warm air temperatures. NASA's Ocean Melting Greenland project will continue to monitor how oceans melt glaciers from below, in addition to warmer air from above. The world's largest living structure and UNESCO World Heritage Site, the Great Barrier Reef, is doomed to irreparable deterioration due to global warming and the related bleaching events, according to the Great Barrier Reef Outlook Report 2019. The results show that the reef already declined to a critical point and it cannot be safeguarded for future generations if global warming is to continue at its current rate. The experts ask for an urgent and organic action plan, both at local and at an international level. Climate change has been improving banana crop yields in 27 countries due to more favorable temperature and rainfall conditions. A new study, however, has found that this trend is unlikely to continue as climate change worsens. In 10 countries, including India, the top global producer, banana yields will drop significantly in the future as climate change progresses. This is concerning as bananas are considered the most important global food crop, providing millions of people with essential nutrients. 6 young white-tailed eagles have been released on the Isle of Wight, and they would return to southern England for 2,040 years. This bird, known as sea eagles, can grow to have a wingspan of up to 2.4 meters and are persecuted to extinction across Britain by the start of the 20th century. Forest England and the Roy Dennis Wildfire Foundation lead this program to restore these lost species in England. MIT researchers find that global warming might reduce the effectiveness of solar cells. A rise of 1 Celsius in surface temperature would decrease the power output generated by solar cells would by about 0.45%. This study also states that Southern America, Southern Africa, and Central Asia will be the most impacted areas. Nevertheless, it is reasonable to believe that growing photovoltaic industry will be able to find solutions to the heat-related decrease in efficiency. Many campaign groups urge universities to act and ban beef immediately because they believe that the unprecedented fires in the Amazon rainforest were due to the increased cattle ranching to produce beef, the largest driver of deforestation. A significant portion of the global beef supply originates on land that was once Amazon's rainforests. China's multi-trillion-dollar international investment plans could surpass the 2C Paris Agreement warming limit lacking curbs or pollution. The 126 nations in the Belt and Road region currently account for 28% of worldwide emissions, nonetheless of their current course, that could increase to 66% by 2050. You were watching Weekly World Climate Change News. We hope you will join us next week.